York is behind 4-2 and enters the third period of the game. It's off one by Gomez. Here comes Scott Gomez. Fleury turned the shot away. Five shots are tough to stop, and he came up big on that last one.
Well, it came fast, but he stayed with it and makes the signal.
The Rangers win another draw. Gomez in the corner. Cranked it. Gonchar got it. Into the slot. Shoots! He misses. Here's Sergei Gonchar. Here comes Crosby. Saved by Lundqvist. Crosby. Oh, he hit the post. Behind the net. Over center ice. Takes a shot. Fleury the save. Into the corner. Another shot. In front. Wrist shot. Here's it. Picked up by Mera. It's 2-on-1. Dubinsky is in the clear. Fleury covers up for the whistle. The puck is about to be dropped. Faceoff goes to the Rangers. He scores to make it 4-3.
It's so tough for defenders to contain this guy. He has such great wheels, and he's able to get into scoring areas before opponents can get to him.
Right in front, and he's stopped by Fleury, and he hangs on to the puck. We're ready for the faceoff. Rangers win yet another faceoff. New York in control now. He scores! And midway through the third, we've got a tie game.
Speed kills. Isn't that the old saying? Oh, this man is a perfect example of that.
In an incredible display of effort, they've battled back to tie the game.
And more importantly, they've given themselves half a period to get the win.
Here's Peter Pruka, who's got one shot on net so far tonight. It's turned over in the neutral zone. Into the slot. Fleury the save, and he hangs on. About to drop the puck. Rangers win yet another faceoff. Grabbed by New York. They're out of their own zone to center. And it's into the attacking zone. Saved by Lundqvist. Brendan Shanahan. Pass up to Parrish. Now it's passed to Cook. Shoots it quickly. Grabbed by New York. In front. And he hangs on for a faceoff. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Naslund. Here's Mike York. He gains the blue line on the attack. Lundqvist made the save. New York has it. Girardi. Here's Marcus Naslund, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. Here comes Marcus Naslund. Goes behind the net. Out of the net. Post. Boros. Shot the puck on the slot. To York. Now he moves it to center. Beach. And he moves it into the attacking zone. Turned away by Lundqvist. He passes the puck to Shastra. Right on. Steered aside by Marc-Andre Fleury. Right in front. From behind the net. Passed over to Gill. It's 2-on-1. Mowed down to Drury. He's all by himself. Into the slot. He shoots. Gomez. In front. He shoots. That's blocked by the defender. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. to Zerdev. Here come the Rangers. Shift after shift, putting on great pressure. He has his pocket pick. It's man against man. Shot on net from the point. Ahead to Dawes. Fritchie. We're down to the final minute of the third. It's 2-on-1 to Cook. Dawes. To Parrish. He's only got one to be fired it hard from the point. And they get called for icing. Fleury tracked that shot from the start.
Jim, that's exactly how you should play a slap shot. Nicely done.
Face-off won by Gomez. He carries the puck to center. It's man against man. Snaps the shot. Whitaker. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. He'll go at him one-on-one. Lundqvist stoned him. To Drury.
We end the third in a tie and head into OT, where the next goal will decide the game.
They're getting ready for the face-off. Rangers win yet another face-off. Here comes Scott Gomez. Circles the net. In front. Fired it from the slot. Into the corner. Grabbed by New York. There's a quick shot. Gonchar gets it. Here we go. The last stand. Let's hope we can reach some sort of conclusion. Here comes Peter Sakola. Lundqvist with a big save. To Gomez. Here comes Scott Gomez. Turned away by Fleury. Stopped and he hangs on for a face-off.
Now that was a big hit, folks. He just barrels right through him with a tremendous hit. And neither team has been able to get it done in overtime. The clock is running down.
Unless we see some last-minute heroics, this one will go down as a tie. The puck is about to be dropped. The Rangers win another draw. Dubinsky. Gets away a hard shot. Gonchar grabs it. And they get called for icing. I thought that might be going in.
He was pretty quick to stop that one.
In the corner. New York picks it up. Behind the net. To Shanahan. It's a one-on-one battle. Into the slot. Stick save by Fleury. New York takes over. They move the puck into the neutral zone. Here comes Crosby. That's it. This game ends in a tie. The final score, 4-4. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Rangers. Here comes Scott Gomez. Takes it behind the net. Right in. Oh, he hit the post. And he stopped that and he hangs on. They're getting ready for the face-off. Grabbed by Comrie. He passes it to Sillinger. And he carries it into the zone. It goes wide. Here's Scott Gomez. Quick shot. He misses. The Islanders take possession of the puck. Rangers grab the puck. Or out comes Scott Gomez. Here comes Scott Gomez. DiPietro stopped that. To Mike Comrie. Now passed over to Sillinger. Here's Chris Drury. Hasn't registered registered a shot on goal, so he scores to take the lead early in the third.
Right from the moment this guy started in the league, he's been a consistent goal scorer. Not many players these days can say they've averaged better than 20 goals for their first 6 seasons.
Quick up to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Oh, he hit the post. Goes behind the net. Another shot just wide of the net. New York Islanders take possession. Here comes Nagy. In front, he scores to make it 3-1.
This kid has NHL superstar written all over him. Zherdev moves so well out there, and his skating is so explosive that he can get into scoring areas without much of a problem.
Front of the net. Post. Passed over to Hunter. Fritchie. Shoots the puck. He scores, and they're running away with this one middle of the third. Looks like this one's pretty much out of reach.
Now, Jim, I wouldn't say it's over, but that's a sizable lead at this point in a hockey game.
Behind the net. Shoots the puck. He misses. Here's Frederick Shostrom. Shoots! Along the boards. Another shot. Just missed the net. Cervetti intercepted. There's a quick shot. Hits the post. Picked up by Rissmiller. In front. DiPietro the save. And he hangs on.
Holy cow, he got his bell rung on that one. That was a big hit.
Shoots it! DiPietro made the save.
You always have to keep your head up. If you don't, that's exactly what happens.
Rangers win yet another faceoff. Shoots the puck. And he hangs on for a faceoff. About to drop the puck. Here's Doug Waite. It's turned over in the neutral zone. Over to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Takes it behind the net. Here's Hunter, who hasn't found the net all night long. He dumps the puck in. Goes behind his net. Shot from the right. Passed ahead to Shanahan. Front of the net. Shot the puck. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Fritchie. Snaps the shot. Gervais. He's only got one to beat. Dobbs out of his own zone to center. Ruka circles the net. Shot from the slot. Round the back. Cuts in front. Another quick shot. Oh, he missed. Tucomo. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Breakaway. Here's it. DiPietro shuts the door. Sjostrom got it. Shoots. He scores, and it's a huge lead late in the game.
Does this guy ever know how to use his speed to advantage? He generates so many good scoring chances with his skating, and he also has the ability to finish them off.
Behind the net. Quick up to Drury. We're down to the final minute of the third. Intercepted. Here comes Scott Gomez. Shoots the puck. And he missed the net. Circling the net. To wait. Now he's into the attacking zone. A one-on-one turned aside by DiPietro. He passes it to Waite. Laid out. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Around the back. And that's the end. The Rangers won this game. 5-1 the final score.